Hello guys, hello guys, hello guys. I hope I'm back. I hope I'm back. I hope I'm back. I really hope I'm back. Can you guys hear me now? Um, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Bro, I am back. Br- Trust me, like I have really talked. Like honestly, I've talked like 20 minutes. If you guys hadn't like, if you guys hadn't like told me, guys, I'm really sorry. I'm honestly so sorry. And yeah, we can start. What's up, YouTube, tube, 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 tube? What's up, YouTube, tube? Thank you for the support, guys, as always. Yeah, today we are in for an amazing stream. We are in for an amazing stream. I don't mind repeating everything that I've said. Um, cool. So today we are going to talk about agentic coding. I have participated in this competition and I haven't written a single line of code. Like literally, I haven't written a single line of code. My agent started at 87 and improved up to 0.988 without me touching any code. Yeah. So we are going to start. Like I wanted us to like do this. I wanted us to do this, but like Joseph has just told us that submissions takes like 15 minutes, and we don't have like 15 minutes to wait for our like agent to return the score. Yeah, so you're probably gonna see Zindiklo tomorrow as well in this competition, but for now we're gonna tackle this together. So for those guys who were previously in our previous agentic live stream, I bet Coach Joe was here, Joseph was here. Um, you remember the workflow, yeah? You remember the workflow? We just had one project.md. So literally, uh, let me see. Yes, this was the competition we participated in. The first competition my agent participated in, and you can see how the structure is like so dirty. Like there's no like a structure really, and it all that all that we all that we passed as context to the model was like to the agent was like this project.md. Could you do you remember project.md? Yeah, were you here in our previous live stream? You cannot see the file structure. Okay, okay. Um, Let me fix that right now. Right now. Can you now see it? I bet you can see it now. Can you see the file structure now? Um, Better. Better. Okay, let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. Yeah. Um, Great. Yeah, we only had a project.md. Um, yes, so this, uh, Abdurrahman, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so for this project.md, we are only like adding the background context of the competition, the evaluation metric, um, the data information. So, for example, you can see this was like the background context, the problem, um, yeah, and like all this, what we are doing is just going to the competition, copying the project information, and then giving it to ChatGPT to generate for us the project.md. But now we have improved it. I mean, this agent really scored poorly in the data org competition. We were just starting using it, and like, yeah, you can see there's no structure, literally. It was doing everything at the root. Um, so this was not the best workflow for me. So after that competition, I sat down and started building a proper agent. And this was via learning how cloud code works. So cloud code has things called skills. I bet some of you have heard about skills, yeah? So skills, it's just a way of teaching your cloud, your way of working. So for example, for us, we are machine learning engineers, competitors. So for example, Code Joe, you have a way of how you do your experiments while you're competing. So you just need to like turn this way or this experience you have into specific skills that the agent can like use in and out when it needs them. And you're gonna see the in and out aspect of it. So cloud, I think cloud was the first people who introduced skills, and yeah, so you can get as consistent results on specialized tasks, capture what your organization knows, build once used everywhere, stack skills for complex work. So this is one of the changes I made. Also, if you guys remember, in our previous agent, we were manually submitting the submission files. This is not a good like design pattern because you want your model to do experiments and then be able to check automatically how these like submissions that they are making are actually performing. For example, if you want to align your CV and the public leaderboard score. So we had to find a way of automating the submission, like the submission feedback. That was the other change that I made. So currently I have skills plus an automated feedback loop. So an agent can do like 10 autonomous rounds. After 10 autonomous rounds, out of all those 10, it chooses like the best performing round and then it tries to submit to Zilli on its own and then gets feedback of the public leaderboard score. But then you remember in competitions, always trust your CV. So the public leaderboard, you specify in your skills that the public leaderboard is just an alignment step. Like you just want to see if your CV, if a CV increase leads to an LB increase. If it doesn't, then you just have to trust your CV. If first you have a good cross validation technique. So are we together until there? So what do we need? Skills plus an automated submission feedback loop. Um, yeah, guys, are we together until there? Today I'm a teacher. Yeah, and I need the chat to be interactive so that I know. And if I like mu- go on mute again, please let me know. Please let me know. Um, yeah. Before continue, are we together until there? Guys, don't tell me my Mac stopped working. Oh yeah, please make the interaction loop a little bit active today. Yeah, yeah. Cool. Thanks, Mon, I mean, giving the feedback. Yeah. So you need skills plus a CLI tool. Yeah. So so what are these skills? For example, you might ask, what are these skills? So we are going to. I think should I show you the agent first, or should I show you the workflow first? Like what happens when a new competition has launched? What should you do? Should I like show you the workflow first or the agent first? Workflow. Okay, let me show you the workflow then. Um, so when a new competition launches, for example, this new competition, you first you first come here to the data page. Yeah, we come here to the data page and then download the data. So for now, we're gonna download all this data. I don't know if my internet is fast enough to like to download all these like huge files. But we'll see. We'll see. I think we should start with the agent first. Then, when the data like finishes downloading, then we can easily I can easily show you the workflow. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'll do that. Yo, even the sample submission is like 20.9 MB. It seems like this competition is like compute heavy, but yeah. So I'm gonna show you the agent. So I created a new agent with better flows, and I'm gonna show you the skills first. I'm gonna show you the skills. So like I said, skills is like teaching your agent how you participate in a competition. So what happens when you participate in a competition? First, you have to understand the competition, the rules, the data, the background context, the evaluation metric, and then after you have understood like the competition, you download the data, and then you do some EDA. After you do some EDA, you get some insights, and then you can either like do like your data cleaning, post processing, or create a CV first to then test your cleaning patterns, processing data pre-processing patterns, etc. Using the CV that you have built. Then after you have a solid CV, you can literally go to the feature engineering, and then most of your time is spent on the iteration loop of feature engineering and model score, feature engineering and model score. So these skills are like essentially what do you do as a competitor. So for you to create an agent, you have to know what's your workflow. What's your workflow? What do you do in a competition? Yeah. So for me, I have like 17 skills. I have 17 skills. I'm gonna go through all of them so that you know what each skills entails. These are just the skills. We are not talking about the agent yet, just the skills, because the skills is general across multiple coding agents, whether you're using Codex, whether you're using Cloud Code, whether you're using OpenCode like me. I'm using OpenCode. Yeah. So the overview, this is a skill for um, like this is the skill for like essentially telling the agent how my like workflow looks like. So you can tell them this is the tabular competition operating system. This is the execution order. You intake the data, do EDA, CV, then baseline, create a baseline first, then initial submission for CV alignments, then do this deep research. We're going to talk about deep research, then cleaning, feature engineering, autonomous experimentation loop. Here is where you spend the most time in. And then hyperparameter tuning, inference, and reporting. Yeah. So, and then you specify like global rules. For example, here I'm saying deep research is a required stage and must not be skipped once its prerequisites are met. During active competition, deep research should occasionally rescan the competition discussion page for meaningful new information. You know, like when a competition is ongoing, the discussion sometimes, for example, the organizers can change something. For example, evaluation metric, or someone can post like an idea. For example, in data.org, there was someone who had posted like the currency should be in dollars, not in the countries, like should be converted from the countries currencies to the US dollars. Something like that you can miss. Like the agent can easily miss if it doesn't have like a skill for scanning the competitions discussion page. So here's how you just like specify the overview of how you want like the agent, like the general overview, how you want the agent to operate. You can see like use plan mode. So there's two modes, and these modes, I'll talk about them actually, but these are related to the OpenCode agent itself. There's a plan mode, there's a build mode. Plan is to plan, there's no like execution that happens. Then build is where the execution happens. And then you can specify the autonomous experimentation loop should run in tunable multi-experiment rounds. Tunable here means you can let your agents run 10 experiments at a go, or 100 experiments at a go before like giving you feedback or reporting back. Yeah, so this is how you, I mean, how you just like work as a competitor, how you work as a competitor, literally. Yeah. And then the other skill is competition intake. So for here, our aim is to fill this project.md. Previously, we used to do this manually, but the design pattern of like manually, I mean, going to a competition manually, copy and pasting was too hard, and the agent can do that in itself. So here, the project MD has a competition overview. So this has to be filled by the agent. The name, okay, you can give the name here, the platform, the link. The deadline can be filled by the agent. The submission limit can be filled by the agent, but here you can also fill it yourself. This background context will be filled by the agent, objective, evaluation criteria, data inventory, structural columns. All this will be filled by the agent. So you have to have like a project.md that like specifies everything that has to do with the competition. I wish you guys came here with notes because this is not open source. I'm not planning to open source it uh, like soon, but you can like gather the architecture here and go build your own because having your own agent is an edge. So you have to build your own. Maybe when I feel generous, I'll open source it, but not right now. When I win one competition in it, I might rethink. Yeah, I might rethink and open source it. Cool. The second skill is deep research. Now, deep research is actually a very interesting skill. So, if you see a name here, please, please, please. If you see a name here, please don't feel like judged. Don't judge me. Yeah. So deep research, it's like extract transferable winning patterns from top competitors and past competitions to guide hypothesis generation. So before you start a competition, obviously there's a similar competition that happened. What did the winners do? So typically, that's what the deep research skill aims to do. So it aims to like go to the internet, research for similar winning competitions, and then give a report of what the winners did. And funny stuff. I mentioned myself here. So the primary source is mandatory. It has to. It has to. Personally, I have open sourced all my winning solutions. Literally, all of them. I have open sourced them. So like I'm literally telling the agent, go to my winning to my GitHub repository. Look at all the repositories that I've open sourced for past competitions, and then extract patterns that you find there, and then use them in this competition. It's not very clean though because different competitions have different patterns, so maybe I need to clean it a little bit. So yeah, so like I have I have like these skills. Wait, guys, can you see my VS Code, guys? Yo, please don't let me talk by myself. Interact with me, guys. Make the session interactive. Um, can you see my VS Code, guys? Taking notes. Okay. Um, yeah, please don't let me talk by myself, man. Ask questions, by the way, as we continue. Yeah, let me sign into. Yeah. So you have a deep research skill, yeah. So I am here, like obviously. um, then there are other people as well, and maybe one of them is here. Yeah, so for also, who knows Chris Diot? Like, who knows Chris Diot? People who have been in on Kaggle know Chris Diot. Who knows Chris Diot? He has like very cool write-ups. Very cool write-ups, and like literally, you can feed your agent with these write-ups during the research phase. Yeah, here. How does it report results? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah. So he has 69 public write-ups. Literally, XGBoost tips and tricks. Um, yeah, XGBoost tips and tricks. Feed place. Like literally, this guy has multiple write-ups that the agent can learn from it. So I have him in my deep research. Um, Also, yeah, other cool grandmasters on Kaggle. Then I have other people from Zindi as well. I have the Beast this year, Isaac. Isaac has a GitHub, so I have his GitHub here to be like to extract patterns. Darius the Geek, everyone knows Brainiac. um, Brainiac, and then obviously Abdurrahman. Abdurrahman, you're also here. Problem is, Abdurrahman, you haven't open sourced a lot of competitions though, but you have won a lot. You should actually open source them, man. Let the agents learn. Let the agents learn. Yeah. I'm also gonna add other people here like Code Joe. Um, I don't know who else like in on Zindi. I don't know who else on Zindi like open sources his solutions. People are pretty stingy. Like I try to like make people open source their solutions, but they don't wanna. Trust me, like that winning solution wants to win you a lot of things. Like different competitions, different rules, man. So be generous at least. But now I have one source now. I have one source thanks to Joel Zindi Africa. Um, the cargo god. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm doing deep research on those cargo gods. Yeah, and Zindi gods as well. Yeah. Um, so I have also this I should actually because most recently you can see like these are all winning solutions of like most recent competitions on Zindi. So you can actually do this deep research on this to extract patterns for how people like solve the competitions. I'm gonna actually add it. I'm gonna add it here as well. Yeah, nice, 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 nice. So this is like deep research on previous training competitions. Um, After that, EDA, but deep research comes after EDA. So like the way they are ordered here is not how they'll be executed. They'll be executed in how we showed in the overview. You see, this is the execution order actually. So you take a competition, understand what the competition is about, do EDA, CV and agreement baseline, initial submission for CV alignment. After you have the CV alignment, then do deep research. Yeah, so that's the flow. So EDA, it's just like finding any sources of leakage, train test time, train test distributions, etc., etc., etc. CV design, how you structure your CV. Do you want a timely CV? Do you want a spatial CV? Do you want, yeah, all those stuff? You put them in your CV skill. Data cleaning. I mean, this is pretty shallow. Maybe I should increase it a little bit, but I think this works for me. It works. So drop unstable columns, handle missing values, normalize if needed, fix types, merge external data. Feature engineering. Now this is like, yeah. So like I was saying, you can package your experiments into tunable rounds. For example, personally, I package them into 10 tunable rounds. So you can see here, package feature work into 10 experiment rounds. Preferred pattern is one anchor plus 9 isolated feature variants. If no anchor is needed, run 10 isolated variants. Do not stop after each single experiment unless a blocker appears. Use smaller rounds only when compute runtime constraints makes sense impractical. Then do the baseline modeling. Yeah, you specify your baseline models which you want to use. You cannot, I mean, it's all dependent on you. How you handle a competition is different from how I handle mine. So literally, this skill list is you're supposed to like build it for yourself. Yeah. So I think that's it. Oh yeah. So I have also other human gated experiments. For example, ensembling. I don't use ensembling until when the competition is like 1 week to the end. Like using ensembling when the competition starts is like overkill. You're just like using the tricks instead of maximizing on the feature engineering. You're using ensembling as a trick very early on. You shouldn't. Okay, personally, I don't do that. Maybe other people do that. I don't do that. Yeah, so that's why it's written human gated. So for the agent will literally ask me, do you want to do ensembling? It will not do ensembling on its own. I have to give it permission. Post processing as well. You can like specify what post processing tricks you want to use. So this is actually general for all competitions, but maybe you can like specify in the prompt what post processing you want. Then public write up. This is for when the competitions are going. I've ended. So someone asked me, has the agent? We are not there yet, bro. Like chill. We're gonna get there slowly by slowly. Yeah. I bet 100%. I mean, 90% of people in this team know how to like want to know how to build the want to know how to build the agent itself. Yeah. So the reports. So these are the reports that the agent needs to like populate. So, and then you have the prompt, like when the competition launches, instead of like writing a different prompts each and every time a competition starts, you have like a starting point for resuming the competition, for the end game mode, and then the competition write-up. But these are not very essential. What is essential are the skills. The skills are very essential. Um, then we have a CLI tool. So we have a CLI tool here. So this CLI tool is for automated submissions. So I have one for Kaggle and I have one for Zindi. So for this Zindi, you have to specify some things. I don't want to show my .env file here. People are gonna like drop. Nah. So I'm gonna show you on my GitHub. Um, so this CLI tools require some things. I tried to use like there's someone who open sourced. Let me try to find it. He open sourced. Okay, I think it was already there. Um, a CLI tool for submitting automated submissions. Yeah, this guy. Um, yeah, I tried using this. I feel like this is much better than what I have implemented because you just need to specify the challenge ID and your username and probably your password as well. Yeah, but I tried to use it using the agents, but it failed. So I had to create mine. So for mine, it's a bit technical, I would say. Um, it's a bit technical, I would say. Um, yeah. So what you need to specify are these things. Yes. So your email for joining the Zindi competition of your account, Zindi password, cookie. So this is where I found it to be the hardest. I mean, you don't need this for a CLI, but literally, I just had to because I tried every approaches and they failed, so I had to. So for these two, you have to find them when you log in on Zindi. If you're a web developer, you know how to find them. Yeah, and then the Zindi competition. This is the same as like the Zindi ID in the other CLI tool, and then the base URL for the agent to like traverse from the base URL. Yeah. So yeah. So this is an example. Okay, this is not open source. Sorry guys. But I might open source the CLI. I might open source the CLI. Yeah, I might open source the CLI. So this is for automated submission. So you have to have CLIs or MCPs. You guys have heard of MCPs, I'm pretty sure, yeah? So it's either, like right now, there's a debate of what to use. You can either use a CLI or you can either use MCP. So whichever is easier for you, use it. But I bet MCP is better because you can collaborate, like you can share collaborates. Yeah, if someone had built an MCP for Zindi, it would be an awesome resource for the agents. Now CLIs have to be personalized, like yeah. So it's a battle between CLI and MCPs. So whichever works for you, uh, whichever works for you, I mean use it. So you need to have skills plus an automated feedback loop. Yeah, and then literally I turned this into a UV tool. Yes, so I turned this into a UV tool. So yeah, you install it as a tool. Now, a new competition has launched. Yeah, let's see the downloads. Great, great. Now let's create a workflow for this new competition. So a new competition has launched, yeah? So you come and see, oh, a new competition. You don't have to like even go to the competition itself. Maybe you have to, but yeah. uh, and then you use the CLI, I mean the UV tool you created, not the CLI tool, the UV tool. Now this UV tool, I'll show you, I'll show you. Um, so mine, I initialize it as tabular init. Let me zoom a little bit so that you guys can see. Yeah, tabular init. Then I name the like I call the competition. Okay, before you even start, so that you guys don't say like, oh, you already had that project. I never had that project. You can see all my Zindi competitions right here that are, I have. You see like how many iterations I've done. I've done Codex, Kimi, like a lot of iterations. So I don't have this at the moment. You can confirm. The only T here is tabular competition agent. So how to initialize a new competition project? So you type tabular init. I mean, you can build yours the way you want, bro. Yeah, you don't have to make it the same as me. Thermo solar radiation. So that's the name of the competition. Once you do that, it has already created the workspace. Yeah. Now very interesting. You'll see what happens. Yeah. So let's cd into it, and then we open it on VS Code. You'll see once you use that UV tool, everything has been populated for you. Like literally, everything has been populated for you. The project.md, the skills, you have everything. Now, open code for open code. Okay, bruh, you guys have to like okay, maybe I'll open source a minimal version of this because I have to go to open code. So I'm using open code. You can use cloud code as well, yeah. So open code skills. They also support skills, and for you to create custom skills, you have to do some things, yeah. Yeah. So you have to um, build a custom skill. There's open code custom skills. In short, those skills should reside in a specific route where OpenCode can find them. Actually, here, yes, you can see like you can place them in a specific path, so that's like the OpenCode agents can literally be able to load them when they want. I mean, you're gonna see. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Don't be bored with all this stuff because I'm teaching you how to build your own agents, like literally everything. So you have to come here, and literally everything here you can build with another agent. Like you can build with Codex. You can tell it to like structure the skills in the way that OpenCode wants, and it will do that for you. Yeah. So that's why when you come here, you'll see I have skills inside OpenCode. Yeah, even tools, even tools. So that's like OpenCode can easily like find them. You have to specify your. You see, I have a Kaggle tool and have a Zindi tool. Yes, but everything here, it was written by AI. Literally, you don't have to like write it yourself. You can ask AI to do it for you. So you have to place the skills and the tools in such a path for the agent to like see them. Yeah. And then you have reports and prompts. Now, after you've initialized the project, all you have to do um, is now I have the data already. I have the data. So train, test, some sample submission, and the starter notebook. I'm gonna copy them. Uh, I'm gonna copy them in that inside that project. So inside here in the data folder is empty. So you have to do this yourself. Then I'm gonna rename them. I'm gonna rename them. Yeah, nice. And basically, that's it. That's it. Okay, yeah. One more thing. You have to set up the environment variables for your agent, for your Zindi agent to be able to like be able to work. And also you have to like set up your project MD. Like very minimal information. Um, so yeah, very minimal information like the the okay, this can be filled actually. What is important is this Zindi ID for the competition. This right here, above here. This is the most important thing because you have to populate it in projects.md here. No. Inside the .env, inside the .env. Okay, like I'm gonna switch this a little bit. I don't want you to see my .env, so let me do it in another window. Hey, you guys, I will let me first confirm. Actually, I'm not sharing that window. um, yeah, I bet I'm not sharing it. So let me confirm first. Yes, I'm not sharing it. Yeah, so I have to, um, um, what is it called? Oh yeah, UI. So I have to copy this, then I will edit it in another window. Nice. So I'll edit it in another window. You guys, okay, for the variables, the ones I showed on the GitHub, but you have to specify the this ID in the environment variables. I mean, it's not like a secret. I mean, you can specify it in the project.md. Maybe I'll change the pattern a little bit, but yeah, for now, let it stay in the environment variables. Once that is set up, yeah, I think we are cool now. We are cool now. Yeah, I think we are cool now. Now I can. Great. So literally, you have seen I haven't done anything else. Oh, you can actually specify the whole link. That but the agent can do that on its own. Yeah. Yes. Once you do that, now everything is set. Everything is set. Anyone has a question until there before we go to the fun stuff now. We are now going to the fun stuff. Anyone with a question? Anyone with a question? Anyone with a question? Anyone with a question? Guys, you don't have questions? Cool. Yeah, I'll continue. Now the fun stuff. Now you have now given that you have already populated the necessary information, it's the minimal information you can populate. Yeah, you don't even know what the competition is about, but the agent will do that research for you. So there's an open code tool called, I mean, open code. Yes, for submission, for for anything to do with Zindi, um, submission discussions, and yeah, submission discussion. You see it in action. Actually, this looks like a lot. No, bro, like literally, you just need tabular init. I've done tabular init, and everything has been populated on its own. On its own. Like you're not doing anything, but the first part of setting it up is actually the hardest thing. Yeah, setting it up is the hardest thing. But once you do that, I mean, a competition starts. Run tabular init with the project name for the folder. Copy and paste the data in the data folder, and then just fill the environment variables, and then the project link. Only that, and then you're cool to use OpenCode now. Yeah, so I have to initialize OpenCode with web search. So there's this command here. This is what you need to initialize it with. If you just write OpenCode, it won't have like web search support. Nice. Now the fun stuff has begun, guys. The fun stuff has begun. OpenCode. For those guys who don't know OpenCode, we talked about OpenCode in our first agentic live stream. So yeah, OpenCode. It's an open source AI coding agent. You can go to their docs, or you can search. You can search. You can search for them on GitHub. Yeah, you can search for them on GitHub. They have like 135k stars. In short, OpenCode is a sister to Cloud Code, but open source. Cloud Code was leaked yesterday, but OpenCode has always been open source. So, and it's actually pretty cool. Yeah. So this is what I'm using. And now to the fun stuff, yeah? Oh, yeah. You just need the last thing you have to do. Come here to the prompts, new competitions launch, copy all these biggest prompts. Okay, this prompt I wrote it for myself, yeah? Everything else is skills, prompts, CLIs. CLIs can be shared, but skills, it's all up to you, how you work. Yeah, so I paste it. And now, are you guys ready for like the fun stuff? And we initialize our agent. Oh, I forgot to show you how to change models. Right now I'm using GPT 5.4, but in the other, I mean, we are going to go back to AI. Cool. Yeah. So you can literally see it has imported all the skills, and then it's not imported. It has searched for the skills, and then it loads the skills once needed. Yeah, you can see like it's like it has like to dos, inspect repository structure, doc skills and existing reports, determine competition type. Now this will fill the project.md, read or create project.md and fill supported fields, initialize reporting artifacts. For the person who was asking how it reports, you're gonna see how it is gonna report. Um, Begin intake, EDA, and CD setup. But this competition is pretty heavy. So I'm gonna because I've already shown you how to like initialize a competition. I'm gonna do the same for EY, but now for live stream, not the existing one that has me on 7th. Yeah, so I'm gonna create a new one. Tabular init EY frog live stream. Oh, you have to be in WCL. Yeah, and then you CD into it. Yeah, so you can see like literally everything has been populated. All you need to fill is the data and the .env. So I'm gonna copy it from an existing competition. That's that I was doing. So I'm gonna copy this, and I'm going to I'm gonna copy first the data. and then I'm gonna copy the TMV. Nice, and everything is set up. Everything is set up now. Oh, okay. Now let's not fill in even the link. Okay, let's not fill even the link. Yeah, let's not fill the link and see if the agent will do it on its own. So let's initialize open code now. If everything is set up correctly, then the link will be filled by the agent. So I'm gonna go to the prompts, get the initial prompt. Um, yeah, nice. No, 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 no. First, I have to show you how to change the models. So, personally, I have GPT 5.4 and I have Kimi K2.5. All the Kimi models and GPT models I have access. You can pay $20 a month for them or $19 for Kimi. Also, you can use these open code free models. Like Minimax is pretty good. Qwen 3, pretty good as well. If you can't afford the $20, but if you can afford the $20, pay for your favorite model provider. Whether it's Cloud, whether it's OpenAI, whether it's Kimi, whether it's DeepSeek. Pay for any that you like. Yeah. So that's how you change the models. Nice. I mean, we are initializing the agent. Great. Um, if it's working, if it's like it should like infer, it should call the Zindi tool actually to know the project dot the competition ID. Anyone who has a question, bro, I'm here talking to myself. I thought like this was gonna be an interaction live stream. You guys ask me questions where you don't understand. Is there the best model to use or with better performance? People talk about people talk about cloud models being the best, but I haven't tried cloud, so I have no judgment there. My best right now is 5.4, 5.4 and 5.3. Yeah. But oh, great! It has called the Zindi tools. Can you guys like see the Zindi tools here? Yeah, it is called the Zindi tools. So for I mean, it should like populate everything now, like literally. It should infer from the competition ID. Um, yeah. You want me to you want me to open source it? You want me to open source it? Maybe I'll open source a minimal version of it, and then maybe without the skills, because the skills is what is the recipe for winning. Um, yeah, a minimal version of it, and then you guys can customize it for yourselves, right? Yeah, I'll try to do that. I'll try to do that. I'll try to do that, guys. Oh, so here it has already like set the to dos. Um, yeah. I mean, this is pretty cool, bro. Like every time I'm in awe of how this. I know you haven't seen the automatic feedback, guys. You haven't seen the automatic feedback, bro. It's crazy. The automatic feedback, bro. It's crazy. It's actually doing autonomously, bro. I'm not doing anything other than like just steering it to the like the right direction, guys. You're gonna see, especially when it's searching for like the CV alignment. It's not even gonna ask me. It's gonna do it on its own. Yeah, that is better. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to like open source a minimal version of it, and then you guys can fork it and customize based on your workflows how you do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Actually, I'm gonna do it before the. Oh, this weekend I'm going home, so I don't think I'll get the time. But when I'm back on Sunday, I'm gonna try to like finish it before Monday night. Yeah. If I don't, please remind me. Please remind me. Nice. So it's still doing its work. Terra climate. Oh yeah. Pretty sure Reddit has already populated most of the things. Um, like the reports. Um, yeah, it's gonna when it's like finishes the research, it's gonna populate it. Yeah, we don't need this whole ass screen. Maybe you can minimize it. Then we can like see the VS Code being populated. I have two questions based on what I have seen. So we are able to make multiple submissions using the agents at one. How do we got? How do we get the code for each submission? No, 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 no. So yeah, we have a flag to specify daily sublimits. Yeah, we have a flag, but it's not us who is specifying. You see, it has already populated it. I mean, look at that stuff, bro. Like it has populated when you are talking, bro. Yeah. So it knows. Like I never filled it myself. So you can see here, it already populated the submission limit. It has the Zindi tool, so it knows 10 submissions a day, 300 total. Why does it have to know this submission limit? Because it has to like economize those submissions. Like it's not like it's not like it's supposed to like use all the submission at once. No, 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 no. It has to know how to use the submissions. Yeah, yeah. So you don't specify anything. You just specify the. Let me show you guys. This is what you specify. Um, no, this is what you specify. The environment variables. Like you see here, this is what you specify. And the most important ones is this, the competition, the agent, you want the agent to take part in, and all this stuff, like the secret stuff, because it cannot do all that without like logging in. Yeah. So the agent does everything for you. All you have to do is read the report. And sometimes you don't even have to read the report. You just like YOLO. You YOLO it, bro. Yeah, so it has filled the competition overview, the background context, the objective, evaluation criteria. I mean, we have not done anything, bro. We are better to prompt it to submit on the CV is better than the previous one. Now, that's where the skills come in. That's where the skills comes in. You realize that actually, no, in the agents.md, this is like the root, like the parent rules. So here you specify how you want the agent to submit. Like this is why I mean you see like these are CV parts actually. Um, yes, validation is low. A valid CV must reflect hidden test distribution, prevent leakage, be stable. If CV is wrong, all results are invalid. CV agreement rule. The CV steps include structure verification. Do not move into autonomous experimentation loop before that agreement exists. Now, I have to like agree with the agent whether the CV it has chosen is correct or not. Yeah. Maximize experiments per hour. Um, self-critique. Yes. Submissions. Here's where the submissions is automated. For Zindi workflows, use the Zindi CLI. Use automated submission during early CV verification. Use automatic periodic checkpoint submission during that autonomous loop, etc. And then you can specify how the agent like submits. Yeah. So it has finished the first step. Now it's gonna ask me about the CV, by the way. Yes. Now it is asking me if you want. I can proceed directly with the next action and start the Terra Climate feature build plus the first ADA CV pass. Okay, the Terra Climate takes time, so I'm gonna copy the Terra Climate features from my already existing project because it takes time. So um, um, yeah. Where was it? Yes. So I'm gonna copy the Terra Climate features. Um, Yo, it has created a lot of data sets. uh, Train. Yeah. Metadata. Wait, where is the data even? It's supposed to be at the root. Yeah, we have the features here. So I'm gonna copy this. Okay, it has done like a lot of data preparation. So I don't know if, but this is what I started with. This is the data I started with. So yeah. So I'm gonna tell it skip the Terra climate data preparation and use the already processed features in the outputs folder. Then do the EDA CV pass. Oh, and also you have to specify the versioning. Like, I mean, bro, how you work is your own, is how you make your workflow. So, for example, mine has version control. Like, every time I get a new score, it sets that as the anchor and then it branches. It creates different branches, like Git branches for different explorations. When a new branch exits the anchor, it then like improves on, like it sets that as the anchor and so on and so on and so on. Like you have to think a lot. I mean, this is a whole like system design interview for like your agents. Like how you work is how you set it up. Yeah. So I mean, for software engineers who know system design, I think yeah, or architectural design, it's gonna be like easier for you. Um, yeah. So you can see it's avoiding leakage. You can see like the Latlon. We are not even supposed to use the Latlon by the way in any way. So it knows. It has already read that rule. I just want you guys to see like the automated submissions. Yes, traceability is very important. I think that answers your question of how you know which code to use. Yeah. Yeah. So like it gets everything. Like it gets everything. Um. Yeah. I love guys like Mohan because they ask questions. If you don't understand something, just ask. They'll answer it. Nice. I think it has reached the CV part. Random stratified is materially more optimistic than grid area split, which is the key outcome from this pass. I'm logging the findings and placing the current recommendation as use stratified group. With skills and all the setup, the AI model does not matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can like, okay, it matters a little bit because different models are powerful, um, but yeah, the skills and the automated feedback loop is the most important thing. Then you can use any model you want. I love using GPT right now, but I can also use Kimi, and you'll see it will do the same things, but in a different thinking process. Yeah, the reasoning is the only difference. Recommended candidates. So the agent recommends stratified group keyfold. Uh, so it gives me the next best action. Build one chip baseline. Build one comparison. Use the reserved early submission to check CV to LB alignment. Yeah, now this is where the fun stuff begins. So I'm gonna let it continue. Um, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna let it continue. But maybe using the best models helps. Yeah, maybe using the best models helps. Yeah, GPT. Honestly, GPT outcompetes Kimi. Like in the experiments I've done, GPT is much better than Kimi. To be honest. Yeah. So I think even I'll play for Cloud maybe this month and see its performance. I'll rank the performance after the competition has ended because I'll create three different trajectories, one for GPT, one for Kimi, and one for Cloud. And I'm gonna let them run without interfering with each other. And then I'm gonna see which one at the end of the competition, which one will have performed much better than the other. Great. Now it's like modifying like the codes. It's creating the code for you. It's getting rid of like the loan features, the ID features. It's not using them as non-predictive. It's as prediction columns. It's not training the CV experiments, and you're gonna see it's gonna like not submit on its own. It's actually super fun, bro. Cloud is the best. I'll try Cloud. So far for me, my winner is GPT 5.4, bro. And GPT 5.3. I use them interchangeably. By the way, you can also change this part here. You see this part here written medium. You can change to high if you want, like high thinking. The best, is it the best? There's also an X high. Yeah, but it's like depletes your daily rates very fast. So for now, the middle point for me is medium. I can use medium the whole day, and I won't run out of tokens. Yeah, now here's where you get into your YouTube video and watch and wait and wait for the feedback, bro. Um, yeah. Oh, someone asked me, did the model find clever insights? Let's see if it. Let's see. Uh, let us see in the previous, like in the best, the the number seven solution. What were the what were the as this continues to run? What were the? But I want you guys to see like the automated submission. I don't want you to miss that part. Maybe we're gonna talk about that after that. Yeah. It's about to like do it. It's about to do it. because I only use cloud, which rate limits me. Yeah, cloud has that issue. That's why people are complaining about cloud. GPT 5.4, you can use the rates as you wish, bro. As long as you're not using the high or the X high, you can use the daily rates as you wish. But then cloud, I mean, cloud has the compute issue, the token issue. Yeah, maybe you should. Honestly, like just run them side by side. Yeah, that's what I'm planning to do. Side by side, see which will perform better at the end of the competition. It's still early in the competition, you know. Like even this top 10 solution might not stay there for a very long time. Yeah, people are gonna come, they're gonna outcompete, but even the agents are gonna outcompete them as well. So it's still a long time, and I feel like this is the best competition to benchmark your agents. You know why? Because the CV is actually pretty solid, bro. It's pretty solid. Like every time I get a CV increase, I get an LP increase, and this is the best feedback loop for the agent because now it will aim to improve the CV, knowing that the alignment is okay. Yeah. So I think this is the best benchmark. So this is the best benchmark competition. Plus, also, I think you also need a good laptop. Maybe if you're setting multiple parallel agents, you need a good PC or a laptop. Yeah. So that's like it doesn't like limit the experiments. But for the experiments rule, I've said like to maximize cheap runs at the beginning of the competition. So it won't use like heavy models when the competition is starting. Like right now, you're gonna see even the LGB model is gonna use it's probably 100 estimators. Yeah, it's only 300 estimators. If you like you are super ambitious, you could actually use like 1,000 estimators etc. But in my rules, I've like set it to like only use cheap experiments. Yeah, like 100 estimators, 300 estimators, because a win in the 300 estimators will most likely translate in the 1,000 estimators. Like in the expensive runs, it doesn't have to deal with the estimators. Like yeah, you have to maximize experiments per hour. That's the thing. And all this I learned from this guy. I learned from I learned from um, what is his name? Christoph Henkel, Dieter, Kagling Dieter. Yes, he also set his like AI agents, and he had set some rules which I baked into my agent. So you can see, um, use the smallest viable model for early experiments. A data cleaning improvement will show up on a simple model just as clearly as on a heavy one, but experiment iterations are faster. Only scale up once improvement landscape is understood. Yeah, and this is one of the rules I've baked in my agent. Maximize experiments per hour as well. While clock time is the scarce resource for every proposed experiment, ask, can I test this hypothesis that cheaper setup? Yeah. Trust your validation, obviously. A lot of people are embracing agents in their workflows. I mean, this is a Kaggle Grandmaster, bro, and he's embracing Kaggle agents. Sorry. Who are you not to embrace the Kaggle agents, bro? It's a battle of agents, man. I want my agent to battle with other agents on the leaderboard. Like at this point, it's a battle of agents. Um, okay, I'm gonna interrupt it. I'm gonna tell it to run sequentially because right now it's running in parallel and it's taking a lot of time. PC is key. Also run quick experiments on GPU. Yeah, but I haven't tested on GPU. Right now my processor is actually CPU is actually doing a good job. Maybe on CV, I've not done CV competitions, so yeah, yeah. You can see like this is already finished. It has a CV of CV of 8120. Like the other time, it's because it was running in parallel, and all experiments are using all the the processors in my PC, like all the end jobs, and that's why, I mean, it was taking too long. So right now, I'm pretty sure it's gonna submit now. Oh, this is pretty bad. Nice. Now this is the fun part, guys. This is the fun part, bro. This is the fun part. It's gonna submit on its own. Pay attention. Nice. It has already called the tool. It's not submitting. It's not submitting on its own. And it's gonna report back with the score. Guys, bro. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ah, no, 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 no. Okay, the .nv file is is bad. It's, you see, it's like telling me, it's like referencing the term of competition. You used the wrong .nv. So I'm gonna fix that right now, and then we are gonna redo the submission, the auto submissions. So we're gonna fix it. UI from competition. I don't want you guys to see my .nv, man. You're gonna steal my my account, bro. Nice. Let me confirm if the changes are reflecting. Um, nice. Yeah. Okay. Um, yeah. For it should work now. Nice. Yeah. It was noticed that you only have 4 submissions left. So I think I want to submit 2 of them. Maybe I should set the wait option to full. Uh, Nice. This seems like a reasonable way. Yeah, so the guy who was asking how does it know when to submit, it has baked in rules. Like I have set rules for it. Like it should maximize the submission, like economize the submissions, and then it should use the CV to know which submission to make. But when it's doing like the CV LB alignment, it doesn't have prior CV scores. So it's gonna try different CV approaches, then report back to me with the best approach it thinks has alignment, and then yeah, I choose among those. So right now it was already submitted. You guys want to see like if it was already submitted? It has actually. I mean, it has actually. It even has the comment, guys. It even has the comments. So let's go. Let's go back to Zindi. Um, yeah, by diversity challenge, and you'll see, voila, and our first agent scored 0.8962. Bro, this is so cool, bro. Like just now ago, bro. Like, I mean, if you are starting again, it's 8962. Bro, easily top 50. Easily. Easily. We have beaten all these guys, bro. Without writing any code, man. Without writing any code. We have beaten them all. All of them. Ah, yeah. But this is so fun, guys. It's so fun. Now it's waiting for the feedback loop to return with the scores. Have you guys seen that, man? Have you guys seen that? Yeah, better than manual coding, man. Better than manual coding, bro. Better than and this is the baseline, bro. This is literally the baseline. It actually bet my other baseline. Like when I started, it was at 87. Yeah, but now this right now is at like 89.62. But maybe it's the data source. Maybe I don't know which data source I started at 87. Yeah. So that's how. And now even the cool part has not even started yet. Okay, now it's trying to submit the second one. It has already submitted this one. Remember there was another one. Like it tried two approaches, yeah? It tried the stratified group clusters and it also tried the stratified group grid. But then it's now submitting the second one. And you see it will appear here. Yes. And they both score the same. Literally. They both score the same. So you're gonna see it's gonna like lean on this because for this there's like a better CV LB alignment compared to this. This the CV is at 0.71. Um, yeah, I mean like yeah. So now that we have the exact, now that we have the report, now that we have the CV, I'm gonna agree to the CV that it's gonna like suggest, and then it's gonna try to beat that score now. Yeah. So where can I use it? Is this ChatGPT? Now I'm using OpenCode, but OpenCode on its own is not like helpful. You have to create your own skills. I'm using this OpenCode right here. But for it to be helpful, you have to like configure it for your workflows. Yeah, you have to configure it for your workflows. But I'm gonna try to open source a minimal version of like this agent so that you guys can also use it. Yeah. The only thing I'm not gonna open source is my skills because the skills are like custom like the skills explain what you guys I mean how your workflow works. How your workflow works, how you do your competitions. So it's personalizable. But the whole like architectural design, I can open source the architectural design. That's not a problem. Yeah. I'll try to do it before the end of the week. Are you using only Strad? No, 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 no. I'm not using Strad and Verb only. I'm using I'm using all the TerraClimate features in AED. Like the agent created the features themselves. So I'm gonna. Okay, let me show you guys. The agent like literally built the feature list and only like according to the rules. Yeah. But if I'm gonna show you the features, you guys are gonna like you're gonna beat my agent, man. Yeah, but I'm using all the 14 variables, all the 14. Yes. Actually, I can show you. Um, it was in the starter notebook. Yes. If one is not actually yes, like I've shown you the whole architecture in the stream. You can reverse engineer this. The only thing you cannot reverse engineer is the CLI, but you can like build your own CLI. Yeah, you can build your own CLI, but like the skills, the everything you can reverse engineer it. So yeah, yeah. Yeah, this I'm using all these features right here. I'm not using only the Strad and VAP. I'm using all of them. Nice. Oh, so it's writing for me the report, by the way. So it's telling me two early EY submissions were run successfully, etc. And it's giving me the report. Both submission is the same final full data LGBM feed, change of line evaluation only. When run exact baseline it allowed to climate features only, baseline plus one clearly distinct. Compare whether ranks them more credibly than a harsher spatial split. Yeah, because now we are limited to subs. I'm sure like I have only one sub remaining. Oh, you have two submissions. I'm gonna let it YOLO. I'm gonna okay, continue. You're only using SRAD and VAP and you're at like 93. Hey, that's crazy, bro. That's literally crazy. I hope you're not calculating latitude longitude features because they are not allowed. Because I don't think 93 is just SRAD and VAP, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's literally crazy. Nice. So it has called the Zindi submission limits tool to check how many submissions we have left, and it's gonna maximize the experiments based on those submission limits. Now it's trying another trajectory. It's running the it's running the scripts. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike, for joining, bro. Thank you. I don't think. Okay, has CV improved? It has become worse. I don't think it will submit this, but let's see. Um, and it's running the other one. Bro, that's impressive, man. You're getting 93 with just those two, bro. Kudos, kudos, bro. Kudos, bro. Kudos, bro. You're better than the agents, bro. The agents are using all the data. All of it, literally. Like all these features, the agent is using them. All of them. Like these, all of them. It's using them. But I can show you guys. What's the harm? What's the harm? I can show you guys. Like what features it's using. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm a generous person, man. I'm a generous person. I'm a generous person. Um, um, outputs, features. Yeah, you can see it's using all of these features, like all the 14. It's using a lot of data. Yeah, and it's created all this data by its own. By its own. Nice. You see, it's auto submitting again. I think it found. Yeah. So it's already submitting a new one. Hopefully it improves. Nah, it got the same, got the same, got the same. I think we are gonna end the stream when the submissions ends because I have only one submissions. So there's no way we can see like the automated feedback anymore. And it's gonna like submit the next one right now. So if you have final questions, please like ask in the chats. I'll answer them. If you don't, I think I'll end the stream after it has submitted the last submission. And I hope you have learned a thing or two of how to build your own agents. Sorry for the audio issues in the beginning of the competitions. Yeah. Next time it's gonna be smooth. Yeah, it's gonna be smooth. um, Thank you always for your support, guys. Coach Joe always here, Joseph always here. Name Free always here. And everyone who has joined today, thank you so much for the support, man. Yeah, I know I'm not consistent, but I'm a busy man. I'm a busy man. Maybe I should create an agent to go live as well. But yeah, but thank you for joining, man. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it, guys. I really appreciate it. Maybe I should change the wait time because the wait time is actually so it's like too long. Maybe it's like 5 minutes. I don't know because it already submitted and now it's like you see like this. It's waiting. I think it's waiting for like more than 5 minutes, but it might be helpful in the Tamo competition. Oh, Bwenge, bro. Bwenge, bro. I mean, Bwenge is my brother. Bwenge is from DRC Congo, man. DRC Congo. Thanks, bro, for joining, man. Thank you for joining. I love that this stream has people from all over the place. I have someone from DRC Congo, someone from Ghana, someone from all the way from Germany, Kenyans, Ethiopians, Nigerians. Yeah, it's like the whole of Africa is here. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't think this will lead to any meaningful gain, but we'll see, we'll see. Yeah, this even was worse because like the CV was like at 0.7964. So thank you guys, thank you guys, thank you guys, thank you guys. I'm gonna call it a night. This video will be up before you wake up tomorrow. So I appreciate it, I appreciate it, I appreciate it. Bye guys, bye guys, bye guys.